Hi guys. Today I wanted to talk to you about the drought that we are having in Iowa and what we are doing for our rescue horses since we are in a drought. I am currently trying to hide from the flies, but they seem to find me wherever I go. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the drought and kind of what's going on. Obviously, with a drought, our horses can't be out on pasture because, well, I'll put a clip in of what our pasture and our grass hayfield are looking like, and they look absolutely terrible. And I'm sorry if I look like I am sweating. I am. It's like 94. It's supposed to be 99 today, not including humidity, and it is terrible. Obviously, during a drought, our horses don't go out on pasture much because, well, you'll see in the video, there's really nothing out there for them to eat. So we've had some people ask us, like, what happens when your horses can't go out on pasture? And even when our horses are out on pasture, we still offer unlimited hay just for, well, if they run out of grass they'll eat, or if they just want hay. So basically, when there's a drought, we just feed more hay. We go through more hay. Every year we get round bales, we prefer to have extra round bales, and we also like to imagine worst case scenario, how much will these round bales cost? And if they're cheaper, great. And then if they're not, we have hopefully enough money for them. Although this year has been way worse than any other year. I think the first cutting round bales we bought were like $80, and we're now paying like $115 for a round bale. So they cost a substantial amount of money. So you should definitely think worst case scenario. Luckily we are able to divide up our cost a little because it's multiple people, but it still is a lot more expensive on a year like this than a year where hay is cheap because there's so much and we're getting so much rain. It's kind of how it's going. I'll show you the pasture and the hayfield. And the horses, if they'll come out, it's hot, so they're in the shed most of the day. All right, guys, here it is in all its glory. This is our pasture. If you can't tell, it is dry, like extremely dry. Let's see if I can. In this section, there's nothing here. The ground's like driest I've ever seen it. So this is obviously not going to provide much food for our horses. It actually doesn't really provide anything except they would ruin it. So they're not even out on this right now. Look how sandy it is, guys. Just dry. Dry to the bone. And here's some of our hay. This year we're going for, I want to say we want like 125 bales because they're already eating. Obviously, because there's no pasture, they're already eating this hay, this year's hay. Typically they'd still be finishing last year's, but they already ate it. So let's go look at the hayfield and then we can go see horses if anybody will come out and see us. Alright, this is our mostly grass hayfield. And if you can't tell, we've only gotten one cutting off this. And there's like nothing here. The chances we get a second cutting off this hay this year, if we don't get any rain, probably 0. This is what that looks like. Here's the current load of hay we just picked up. These are super nice bales. These are the ones we just paid $115 for, and they're pretty good size. With our hay trailer we can get six of these size bales on a load, And right now the commute for these ones, I think, is probably an hour each way. So, I mean, time adds up. We can only get 6. We bought 36 of these. So yeah, it definitely takes our time to go that far to get them. Usually, I don't think we go more than like 45 minutes typically to get bales. But on average this year we're driving at least an hour for almost all our hay, because there's just nothing around us. It's so dry. Most hay around here is already spoken for. People don't even have enough for their animals yet, so they're also buying, so that pushes us even farther out. But luckily we were able to get 36 of these, so that will be great for the horses. So that's basically what's going on with the Drought and kind of what we do with our rescue horses. We don't sell any, we just do the best we can, and we find our hay wherever we can get it, as long as it's good quality. So why don't we go see the horses if they'll come out for us. Also, not sure if this is confusing, but we make our own square bales for our goats and stalled horses, but we don't have enough to feed all of them, so we buy round bales. That's basically how it works. Just wanted to clarify that if anyone was confused why I'm talking about our hay fields, but then we're buying hay. That's how it works. We make our own squares, buy our rounds. I want to make a meet the horses video, but let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that. But this is Jasper and Sassy. I think I've convinced them to come say hi. We're in the winter sacrifice pasture is what this is. I got Jasper, but I'm trying to get somebody else to come say hi. Here we go. We have friends. Here we go. This is Fancy. Ah! You saying hi, Fancy? Oh, okay. You're gonna knock it. That's too close. No. No, don't bite it. This is RJ. If you've watched my previous videos, this is RJ. We can't get very many to come say hi, just the young ones. Here's Nova. I don't know, you can see her nose and her butt. Oh, here she is. Nova, put your face in the screen. There's Nova. No one wants to come say hi. Oh, and the paint pony in the back. That's Faith. But I think these are all the highs we're gonna get for today. But as you can see, they're not hungry. Well, except for the camera. They're hungry for the camera. So thanks so much for watching, guys. And if you have any video ideas, put them down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.